Hi, my name is Kinsley Wen, and I am here with my teammates Zoe, Alex, and Gonzalo. We are team The Chainsmokers, and we will be presenting our planning progress for the ME 2110 Monty Python and the Holy Grail competition. This presentation will cover the objectives of the competition and the planning and management tools that were created to determine the objectives, develop requirements and constraints of the device, show possible design concepts, form a timeline, create priorities, and delegate responsibilities. Finally, we will discuss the next steps after the planning phase of the project. The main objective is to score as many points as possible during the final competition. To do so, a variety of different challenges must be completed, including removing and blocking the Black Knight, collecting shrubbery, attacking each entrance of the Beast Lair with grenades, and capturing the Holy Grail. This table shows the distribution of points for the completion of each task. Since leaving Holy hand grenades in the Beast Lair and exiting the competition arena will allow the team to collect the most points, these tasks will be the priority for the team. The second task that is deemed important is the removal and blockage of the Black Knights from the home zone, since this is the most negative consequence if not achieved when compared to the other tasks. A house of quality is an important tool for quality function deployment as it addresses the relationships and trade-offs between the customer needs and engineering requirements. The most important customer needs of the house of quality are that the machine fits inside the box, does not damage the competition arena or other machines, and autonomously runs for 40 seconds or fewer. These tasks are the most important because if not achieved, it will result in immediate disqualification. The house of quality will be utilized and updated throughout the design process to reflect a better understanding of the design problem as concepts are tested. The function tree breaks down the main functions into subfunctions so the design team can focus on creating solutions for the simpler tasks one at a time. While the overall goal of the machine is to complete the competition tasks, several subfunctions must happen harmoniously to reach functionality. To complete these subfunctions, it must locate the object first and then do the correct task, either remove, block, attack, or capture, to fully complete the competition tasks. The most difficult task for the competition will be pushing the Black Knight out of the zone and collecting the shrubbery, because these tasks will force the machine to move in opposite directions. Additionally, it'll be difficult to collect the Holy Grail because the other three teams during each match will be fighting to complete the same tasks. However, the design team will focus on leaving the Holy hand grenades in the Beast Lair and exiting the competition arena instead of focusing on the other three more difficult tasks. The specifications list outlines the product requirements that the machine must meet or exceed. The design team utilized the specification list to establish the required product functions and target values before generating conceptual design ideas. Individual specifications were grouped together and assigned to an individual so that each team member will become an expert of a specific subfunction. Adherence to the demanded specifications will ensure the machine does not disqualify from the final competition. The morph chart is used to assess the different possible design concepts to complete the competition tasks. To remove the Black Knight from the home zone, the main two approaches were to either hit the object away or scoop it towards the machine. However, if the scoop design is used, it will interfere with collecting the shrubbery. The ideas for the collecting the shrubbery task are all based off a sweeping concept in varying directions. Furthermore, the designs for shooting the grenades vary in complexity. The design with the basket is simplest, but it will dump all the grenades in only one compartment and will not be able to achieve as many points. Finally, the design for capturing the Holy Grail varies in the amount of grip around the item. Tests will be done to determine which grip is the most secure. Management tools were created to develop a timeline, prioritize tasks, and distribute responsibilities based on the strengths of team members. The Gantt chart was used to show the timeline to remain on track to produce a working prototype and final design by the competition date. The planning tree diagram shows a series of steps that must be taken to achieve the final product. It is intended to show a progression of tasks and its corresponding subtasks that, when achieved, help finalize the product, which is to build the Monty Python and the Holy Grail robot. To efficiently complete all of the tasks required in the competition rules, activities were prioritized and responsibilities were distributed among the team. The prioritization matrix compares each task to the others, ultimately giving the task a percentage of importance in the last column. The task with the highest percentage is understanding the design problem. The job responsibility matrix has three categories for assigning work: primary responsibilities, secondary responsibilities, and needs to know. The roles that were split up to fulfill these responsibilities are supervisor, project engineer, design engineer, purchasing agent, and machinist. Each team member is responsible for completing their primary responsibilities along with assisting with their secondary and needs to know responsibilities. Utilizing the planning and management tools, 5 design concepts will be generated and evaluated before selecting a final design. In order to select the optimal design, design concepts will be tested each week and evaluated and modified until the competition to produce a machine that will score the most points. Foremost, the final machine design needs to attack each entrance quadrant with grenades and successfully exit the competition arena. Secondarily, the machine should remove and prevent other Black Knights in the home zone, collect the shrubbery, and capture the Holy Grail. After testing is completed, the machine should perform as intended during the final competition to score the most points.